Truly, my daughter, this was a remarkable dream. I have dedicated my life to the god Soma, and he has given me power in return, which I shall use now. The origin of your dream lies in our country's distant past, when the lineage of Soma counted among its favored the warrior tyrant no Masakado. The white horse which appeared to you was the charger Masakado rode in his last great battle. You are summoned for a task by the warrior and must not fail him. You are summoned to fight the fiend which disturbs the peace in which he has been sleeping for a millennium. I cannot pretend I am made happy by this. I had hoped you would find fulfillment in a life of prayer and contemplation as a priestess in our temple.
Father, we cannot choose the way God calls on us to serve him.
Tonight is your last night with us. You will be purified in the ritual of fire where your enemy will be revealed.
Yes.
No maxtan manta vasaradan gan, 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 no maxtan manta vasaradan gan.
Din, Pyo, To, Shai, Kai, Jin, Retsu, Sai. What is your name?
I am Yasunori Kato. I will wreak havoc on the city.
On September the 1st, 1923, the great Kanto earthquake struck the city of Tokyo. Many of the buildings which survived the shock were destroyed by the fires that followed it. The number of dead was horrifying, and those who survived were numbed by the traumatic shock. But eventually, they gathered the strength and courage to start rebuilding the city that had been reduced to rubble in those few terrifying hours. In charge of the reconstruction was Heiichi Shibusawa, who had long cherished the dream of turning Tokyo into the most beautiful city civilization had known. A vital part of the realization of his dream was the creation of the subterranean world beneath the city, to carry water, fuel, waste, and above all, people, on an underground railway system, the construction of which was made possible by the latest advances in technology. But even these couldn't guarantee total immunity against the dark forces that lay in wait deep underground.
What? Another cave-in? Are there any casualties? Yes. Yes, I quite agree that we can't continue this way. I'll tell him.
Yet another cave-in, Tatsumi?
There are too many, Terada.
Could the explanation be... No.
Go on. Say it.
I'm a man of reason, of science, but could this be a vein of dragon ore?
Dragon ore? What's that? Eh?
It's a phrase I picked up from Professor Kuroda, whom you're about to meet. It describes the geological forces within the Earth. In China, they think of them as representing the movements of a mythological dragon. Occasionally, the dragon wakes and wants to stretch, and if his need to move is interfered with, terrible things happen. Tremors and earthquakes are obvious examples. To predict movement the waking beast may make deep in the underworld, Chinese geologists employ instruments which are in fact special types of magnets. Once the direction in which the dragon's limbs will extend has been established, he may be given room to move.
So, the Chinese explain natural disasters in this way, but...
What a beautiful young girl.
goes on, if these cave-ins continue, the construction of the underground railway will have to be abandoned.
Keep calm, Hayakawa. Keep calm.
Keep calm? I am calm. I couldn't be any calmer.
Ah, at last, Harada.
My apologies for being late. Yoichiro, may I have the honor to present my eminent colleague, Professor Shigimaru Kuroda?
At your service, gentlemen.
Well, now, in your opinion, what will happen if we carry on with our railway?
If you continue to restrain the dragon within the Earth as you have been doing, the minor turbulence you have experienced will be as nothing compared with the convulsion to come. But if, as I suspect, the dragon is being controlled by some malevolent force, that force must be defeated before your project can be successful.
To carry the scenario to its conclusion, is there some way you can control the dragon?
Perhaps, but we must not underestimate his power.
Keiko, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. May I introduce my assistant, Tatsumi, the daughter of our temple priest.
I'm honored.
Keiko is also a priestess.
It's a great pleasure.
Tatsumi knew at once Keiko was the girl he would marry. Whether she loved him in return, we cannot tell. But she had been called by Soma to save Tokyo from the evil of its mortal enemy. And her spirit recognized in Tatsumi and his family the path to her foe.
So, she's the daughter of a priest.
Yes, and I see much of his spiritual strength in her.
She's lovely. Tatsumi's a very lucky man.
Much luckier than he deserves to be, in my opinion.
There was something strange about her which made me think she wasn't happy with her wedding. She looked more like a victim brought to the sacrifice than a bride on her day of joy.
I, too, felt a sense of unease.
No, Pada, Solman, Mondang, so, Bigagus, Livo, Bas, Mila, Gilles, Mevlish, Bergalo, or Batalia, Lachia. I own the Mashala, Pada, Manasolon, John Labida, Dosla, Ego Pagila.
Oh! Do not meddle with forces you cannot begin to understand.
Who are you?
Yuchiko. I was at prayer at my husband's family shrine. We'll be protected by the spirits of his fathers.
What is it?
Hey, what's wrong there?
I saw it. It's a...
It's what?
Look! It's a...
I thought you'd called us here to report another routine cave-in, but you're saying there's a demon in the tunnel. I assume that our workers did something to which the dragon objected.
Not so. Someone is manipulating it to oppose us. Who can it be? I think possibly I know. He is a demon with unrivaled power, a master in the art of sorcery. He is the incarnation of evil.
A devil?
The goddess of mercy warms us. She melts the frost that chills our hearts. The wild goose stretches its wings in joyful triumph over the heat of summer streets. Do not pass me by. My eyes may be blind, but my spirit bows down to you, goddess of mercy.
Is it me you mean? Can you say more?
Yes, two forces, one of evil, one of mercy, must stand and fight for the soul of the city. The evil power is very near to you. Prepare yourself. It may appear as an innocent child or a harmless object, but its fangs and blood-red eyes cannot be concealed for long. The only weapon with which it'll be finally defeated is the power of mercy. Soma has placed me in your path. He has sent me to bring warning that the evil spirit is not far away and the time has come for mercy to prepare for battle. Beware, for the demon is very cunning as well as being very powerful. Be on your guard.
Yes.
Walking this road we don't know. What is the name of the road our feet have trod? Let me walk on this winding road to God. No, I surely won't let you pass by. Only a seeker may enter through this gate. Let my daughter by you, she has all her years ahead. Very well, I will allow your daughter through. But the road is hard and she knows she can't return again. Frightening to take a road, not sure where it leads.
You carry! You gone mad? The demon struck! Utica!
So we meet again, Keiko.
Our confrontation was preordained.
Why do you intrude on the Tatsumi family?
I came for you, Kato. I knew I'd find you in this house.
Masakato's ghost no longer desires to take revenge on the city, so it remains for me to complete my task by other means, through the dragon which awaits my command.
Aunt Keiko.
I will kill anyone who opposes me.
Show your face. Do you have no pride taking refuge in a woman's body? Have you brought more work home, my husband?
Yes. Has all been well today?
Yes, everything has been well.
I'm glad.
I have prepared your bath. That will restore your energy.
You are very kind to me.
And then we shall eat.
All right.
Oh, what do you have there?
A street vendor I met was most insistent I buy it for you.
A street vendor? I feel protected by it.
Good.
Tomorrow is a rest day, so let us take Yukari and Uchiko walking in the gardens. You'll enjoy that.
Mother, catch me.
the parasol was intended for Keiko, not Yukari.
If there's something here, we must find it.
Oh! Look! The rock face!
Huh? I don't see anything.
Use the camera! Photograph it!
Wait here, Keiko.
Be careful, Tatsumi! Keep close to me. Yuchiko, what's wrong?
There's a curse on this city. Do you hear the devil's voice from the tunnel?
The photograph I took shows nothing.
But I saw the thing with my own eyes. How can I doubt the evidence of my eyes?
We can't. The demon we're both quite sure we saw was, in my opinion, not a manifestation of the supernatural, but in fact some kind of optical energy.
You'll have to explain that.
Professor Kuroda told me that he believes the spirit was a form of plasma. We were able to experience it even though it has no physical form. That was the reason there's nothing in the photograph.
What's to be done then?
If we attempt to block off the flow of energy, we'll merely make things worse when the pressure which is being built up eventually bursts through. It must be channeled off gently, but no man can do that.
Then what do you suggest?
Kakakabisa mai esa aka 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 kakakabisa mai esa aka.
Answer me, Masakado. Has your spirit spoken to the dragon of the earth and calmed it?
I have seen and heard many things I am unable to explain. Let me remind you, Narataki, of the caves of Asakusa, where we are told the people heard something they described as a monster's roar. Oh, thank you, my dear. Keiko, are you interested in learning the truth of this phenomenon?
Yes.
The roar of this beast was just the wind blowing. Wind has often been mistaken by ignorant people for the voice of something evil.
Indeed? Then are Kuroda, Terada, and the rest ignorant?
Let's keep this scientific. The thing is, suppose our machines have caused the effect that produces the earthquakes. We couldn't go on. Construction would stop.
There'll be no more earthquakes.
Eh?
Well, if Keiko's quite positive of that, we've got nothing more to worry about.
Dr. Nishimura, we're grateful you've come to solve our problem.
The whole future of the project is in the balance.
I'm very pleased to be taking part in a project of such value, gentlemen, and your problem intrigued me. So allow me to show you my answer to it. As a student of physiology, I have designed and built this robot, the movement of which replicates that of the strongest beast.
Kato, you're here, so reveal yourself. The power of the dragon has been subdued by Masakado's benevolence. You will no longer be able to employ it for your evil purposes. Now it's become very clear to me what you have in mind, and I will frustrate your evil plan. You will never use Yutiko to express your hatred through her.
Keiko!
I swear by the power of Samo, you shall not have her. If it costs me my life, I shall protect you. The fortune teller warned me the power might appear as an innocent child or a harmless object.
These scrolls would invite his revenge.
On the contrary, the power of the prayer scrolls will protect Yukari and Yutiko.
Will they indeed? Those are the words of a priestess, not the words of my wife.
You're not a priestess anymore!
But it's precisely because I'm your wife that I'm protecting those you love.
Stop all this interfering!
Why are you so afraid to reveal your deepest feelings to me?
What?
Perhaps you daren't even admit them to yourself. I know that Yukari and her daughter are more precious to you than anything else in the world.
You don't understand. You understand nothing at all about it! Leave me alone!
My calculations show 4 paths of energy which converge here. This is the spot where the demon appeared. The point at which the dragon is stretching his wings.
So to relieve that pressure, we've got to give the dragon room.
Ease him at this spot and we should be able to calm him.
I hope Nishimura's robot can make this breakthrough.
Let's get on with it. It's time my robot came into play.
Kakakabisama Yesuaka Kakakabisama Yesuaka Kakakabisama Yesuaka.
No prayer scroll can bar my way.
Kakakabisama Yesuaka Kakakabisama Yesuaka Kakakabisama Yesuaka.
Are we in time, Kuroda?
I can but hope.
I feel something terrible here.
A feeling of hate. This is a place full of fear and pain.
Why is that?
It's a place where dead souls rebel against the awful fate that condemned them, so that the emperors of old could appease the dragon. Over the past centuries, many helpless victims were blessed by the priests before being buried here alive.
None of that seemed to make any difference. Tokyo has always had earthquakes.
But that may be because no one understood what the dragon wanted wasn't human sacrifice, but rule.
Other priests and sorcerers before you have tried to oppose me, Keiko. Like them, you will not be able to withstand my power.
Kakakabisama Yesuaka.
Let it end!
Kakakabisama Yesuaka Kakakabisama Yesuaka.
Hear my words, priestess. You have no weapon powerful enough to withstand my hatred. Give way.
Leave us alone.
What happened?
The robot has tunneled into a cavity.
Where are we now?
The demon's lair.
The central point of the dragon ore.
The very rock seems somehow to be alive.
Yes, you're right. But we've still not reached the critical place where we can make space for him to... Help, Nishimura!
Watch this, gentlemen. I incorporated defense mechanisms in my robot for just such an eventuality.
Damn it!
Yuichiro! That shrine is a holy place.
Is it?
It will protect us against Kato.
This shrine can only fuel Kato's anger. I intend to destroy it.
Stop it! You don't know what you're doing! Stop it! Yuchiko, no! Oh!
It'll never survive this.
Don't worry, Tirana. It's designed to withstand a whole lot worse.
Keiko!
Yuchiko's been kidnapped!
Don't interfere. She's a demon's child.
Take care of Yukari!
Listen to me, Keiko. Do as I say. You're my wife.
Yes, but I'm more than that. Can't you see what I am?
What do you mean? You owe me respect and loyalty.
Yuichiro!
Keiko, you know what I've done.
Light ahead!
Oh! No, take care.
Tirana! Corona!
Kato! Give Yuchiko back to me. I am her protector.
What happened? Where are we, Kuroda?
The dragon's ore. We have reached its very heart.
Where are the others? The robot! It can't last much longer with those creatures gnawing at it!
The dragon wants room to stretch.
Now I understand. You plan to use Yuchiko as the medium through which you'll control the dragon.
A medium? No, priestess. I have other plans for her. She is to be sacrificed to renew the dragon's power.
No, Kato!
This is the place of evil spirits. Masakado will not interfere in my revenge. And now let the dragon awake.
The city shall not be destroyed.
I can't hold them off much longer, Tarada. Hurry!
Kuroda, get clear!
What is the name of this road our feet have trod? Let me walk on this winding road to God.
Kuroda, Tarada.
They're both safe.
Hey!
Are you all right?
Yes, we're fine. Doctor, your robot was terrific, but not in quite the way that I expected.
Glad to be of help.
So, does that mean?
Yes. It means you can go ahead with your construction, Hayakara.
But the road is hard and we know we can't return again. Frightening to take a road, not sure where it leads. What is its name? Yuchiko! Keiko.
Ha 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 ha!